Hello all you beautiful people and welcome back to Immersion Gaming and to part 3 of the Invincible. Right, so yeah, as we played part 2 yesterday, it started off a bit slow again where we were just walking, following this invisible tracks. And then it did get to the point where I was starting thinking, I hope the whole game's just not like this, where we're just walking through a desert and nothing happens. But then it soon picked up, didn't it? I found all them ruins, and which were ace within itself, you know, just the sheer size of everything there. So it looked amazing. And it helps with it being such a good-looking game, you know, graphically. So yeah, we found all them ruins and that. We gave the oxygen tank to the 4th member that we found, because he were breathing but he were unconscious. So I chose to give him my oxygen tank to try and save him, basically. But then it collapsed in it, and we fell down into like a cavern below. So I ain't got a clue what's happened to him that we were giving oxygen to. But it meant that Yasna, our character, didn't have any oxygen, so she started hallucinating and that, didn't she? And she seen one of them co-workers or other scientists that are with her that she sent back up. One of them that's in like that stupor, that's like a cabbage. And she was seeing him, and he were talking to her and like egging her on to not give up and all that, and guiding her to come out of this tunnel wherever she was. But it turns out it was just an hallucination, apparently, because of the breathing the atmosphere in. So anyway, yeah, just before we ended it, we found out now that the Alliance are already there, and we bumped into one of their walking frigging, like a turret, like a walking turret sort of thing, that's got like an antimatter cannon on it that basically just blasts through anything. And that's a picture there of our probe that sacrificed itself to help Yasna escape, because it were going to stand on her, basically. I don't know why she couldn't move, but she was just sat on the floor and she couldn't move. I don't know if she were like frozen because of fear or whatever, but she just couldn't move. So it were going to stand on her. But the probe, out of its own accord, smashed into it and got its attention, and then when it let its cannon off, obviously it were too close to the probe itself, so it destroyed itself doing it. But we took the brain out of the probe, as you can see there on the right picture. That's the brain out of that probe. So I don't know if we're going to be able to put that brain into something else and still have the probe's programming or whatever. So yeah, just before we ended it anyway, we just found an Alliance rover, like a little truck thing that we were going to use. And that's where I decided to leave it. So that's what we'll be picking it up today. So let's see what part 3 has in store for us, because I've been thinking about this all day. So without further ado, here is part 3 of The Invincible.
Astrogator. I found their vehicle.
Transport?
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear.
Whoa, look at that.
No one's coming out of me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
In the current situation, I'd really like to see another person. Even a hostile one.
That might not end well for you.
And what does?
I don't understand why there's power running through them things up there, but he did say in one of his journals, didn't he, that he thought it was like a wire or something, or like a data stream or something like that. You see that electric going through it, look. Amazing them. To see it's all the way underground as well, and that. Effects look amazing in this though, don't they? Look really, really good. Right, so what we were looking for. I know we had to get the oxygen somehow, but when I did this yesterday, she got stuck. Well, I couldn't do what else, so let's try again, shall we?
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
up! Get out of the rain! I'm frigging drenched.
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. The storm.
I know. But it's important.
That was it, when I linked to that oxygen tank there yesterday, I couldn't do what else. Finally.
Got it. I found an oxygen tank.
Ah, she didn't say this yesterday.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliance's. Better?
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed.
Yeah, we didn't get this when she did it yesterday.
Time to hit the road.
So it was stuck then. I thought that when I did it yesterday, I thought, that's not right. It should be doing something now. But it just wasn't doing out. But anyway, not that it matters now, we're off joyriding it, Rover! Yay! What am I doing? What have I got to do? What have I got to do? Reading ship door? The living door open? Oh, for God's sake.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place.
Oh! Didn't know there were driving parts in it.
Are you driving?
I was thinking of trying this in VR. Because it's the first person.
Actually, why don't I even ask?
I'm going. Please talk to me. Maybe that will calm me down. Oh, shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. Yeah, the vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body, discharge into the ground.
What about
inside?
You're on about lightning? I wondered what you're on about then. I said I didn't see how it hit.
I'm not worried. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know. Such as the windshields shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
So how do I...
I remember a mission on Season 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. It's my mission. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
I don't know why they've made the right button the accelerator, because it's usually your triggers. So on this it's right button and left button to brake. It's just not a natural position to have your hands in. It's the only game I've ever known with driving in it that's not used right and left triggers for driving. Whoa, what was that? Did it say there? Wait a minute, can I get out? What's going on here? Looks like there's a big drop there. How about is it a ramp or is it just a drop? Fuck it. Only one way to find out. Wow. Why is it saying maybe here? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not sure. Is it because of lightning or something? Because I want another way round when it says I'm going round. There, look, I'm going round. It won't be here for no reason, but it... Wow. I don't even know where I'm going. Or why I'm going there. Ooh. Eh? Are we back to the same place? What point of that? Oh shit. This is the way, them things have cut straight through, look, it's just a perfect circle with them thingy cannons. Antimatter cannons. Wow, it's hard to see. It's a parking road. Oh, now where? I'm going right.
Trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't know, do you?
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
Well, just say you don't fucking know then. Typical scientist. It is okay not to know something, you know.
Status? How are you doing, Yasna?
I'm still alive. The signal's just weak.
Unfortunately, yes. But it's hardly surprising.
So that's just bringing us back down to where we were. So when we get to the bottom here, we need to go right, I think. This is the parking road, you see, look. No, no, no! So we're back to there now. And what's that saying? So we need to go back. Whoopsie! Ah. Didn't see this one before, did we? Oh. Shit. Right, okay. Now we're making progress, I think. Oh, at least I hope we are.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
No, it hasn't. It's just you're in a cave, love. The storm is still the storm, but it's just out the storm's outside.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir?
Yeah.
And anyway,
Where
doesn't
did you?
matter.
It does matter.
What
Where
should I
did you
do?
get it from?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help.
It's been a dodgy cunt since
Labels
start.
black boxes as data lockers. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, eh? Just like with humans.
Exactly, because they're stealing each other's technology anyway. What are you doing? White Russians and Americans all that same.
Okay, it's
So-
in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
At least we've got our little friendly drone's brain plugged into the mobile now. That should be pretty cool. At least you might be able to control it or something.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
The storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
It may not be that simple. I'm too tired to sleep.
Yeah, I know that paradox all too well. Can I help you somehow?
Maybe I'll fall asleep if we talk.
Naturally. Do you have anything specific in mind?
Well, I'd love to know some official secrets about the Alliance base.
Yeah.
The reason they're interested in this desiccated, bizarre planet that is
And now you know. And now you'll know so much about
I
them.
should know these secrets.
Yes. I think you're hiding something from me, sir.
Yeah, I do.
And at this stage of the mission, I lack both the strength and the inclination to beat around the bush.
In that case, let me reveal something I should never say as a commander. I have no idea what's going on this desiccated, fossilized egg. Know where the Alliance forces came from, why they came, or what they're doing here.
I don't
Since
believe
first
it.
contact with a camp, I had the feeling that I am deep in the dark.
Yeah, me too. Quite literally.
So I suggest we talk about something else, instead of getting ahead of ourselves. A more light-hearted subject, perhaps.
May I ask why you became an astronaut?
There are two answers to this question. An honest one and a personal lie. To give you the clearest picture of the truth, I'd have to tell you.
Let me just... I can hardly hear what they're saying. Let me see if I can turn... If I turn all this down, then at least I can hear maybe then what's going on, because... Try that.
I'm all ears.
That's
As
better.
cadets, we participated in a series of meetings. HQ organised them to encourage potential recruits. We all said the same thing, just a little different. We all wanted to push the boundaries of human potential, discover what is undiscovered. Remembering childhood memories when we first heard about the brave forces of the Commonwealth. Sometimes these speeches were already being prepared during the training, if you understand what I mean. Every astronaut wished to explore space. They had to wish that. But my reason, an honest reason, not a nice sounding memory that never happened. I've never been able to find my place. So I came to the conclusion that I would not
Falling
find it
asleep.
anywhere except out here, in space. Although I never dreamed of exploring. Such lofty ideas as expanding human limits were of little interest to me. It was among my crew that I...
Hi! She bored it. He bored it to death.
Not good. Can't get a break.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Bally? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
3,
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are
3, 2, 3, 2, 7.
The next is
3, 2, 1. Ah, into 3, 2, 1. 2, 1, 4.
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Oh, doing it stop. I thought it was just fucking rolling forward then.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator?
Oh, great. And we lost contact with him now as well.
The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next.
City?
Dragonfly? Over? Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but I didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat
Looks
terrain.
good.
Excellent.
What if it's
Please
like
go down while I
fucking
prepare the
June
lander.
and they got big
I'll
worms?
just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
And what if I say no? Then what are you going to do about it? Cry? It's not going to be as simple as that, is it? Obviously. Something's going to happen. Look at Ariel up top. It's proper 60s tech, in it, this. Like I say, it's based on a comic book, an actual comic book. So they've obviously just recreated what was drawn and written back in the 60s, which is a good idea. I like it. I like this old 60s type tech before we miniaturized everything. Oh, there's some tyre tracks here already. Whoa, what's that? Something landed here before or something. See tyre tracks there, look. So something's definitely come through here before us. Oh, so I've got to choose whether to disobey him and what's my other options like? Road to landing zone, road to Alliance base. What about this road? Is this a road? No. Well, I'm not just going to go to Lander, am I? I'm going to have to go to Alliance base, I think. I want to know what they're here for. I want to know more about this planet and what's all that metal stuff. They've got to be here for a reason, haven't they? There's got to be something here. And I don't want... Wow, whatever came through here is big. Look at them tracks compared to ours. Yeah, I don't want their death to be in vain.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Listen, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Woo! Fuck that, I'm just going back. I want to know what's going on. I want to know why they're here.
We're approaching their coordinates. Yes, no.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Watch them all be frigging dead or dribbling on themselves, right?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm just weighing my options.
For starters, I would suggest hiding the vehicle somewhere.
I reckon here would be a good place, wouldn't it? In dark. Depends how far they are away. They aren't walking for miles. Oh, is that it in front? No. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't see them. Where the hell are they, like? I'm glad I didn't leave it parked there.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Hideout.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Oh, what's that?
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like
RB1.
a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1.
Radio balloon.
What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range.
It's nearly 500. But it's about 470, 475 or something.
It's a field base. Multi-module.
Whoa.
For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped.
What's that?
There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
Where are they all though? I don't see any people walking about.
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet.
Robot.
Maybe they're hiding in
modules.
someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
It's a robot, is that?
Is that all?
Ain't got an head.
I think so.
And please keep going. We can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
I want to know what that big thing is. Big black bubble thing. Oh.
Too bad I don't have a white flag.
Bollock 2. Oh, it's going back to Warnham. Wow, I bet that's what tracks were then. Where's it going, that probe? I don't think it's going to warn them, is it? It's not in any sort of rush anyway. Or is it? Oh, wait a minute. It don't look like it. I thought I might be going to tell them that I'm here or something. So do I take my rover then or what? Do I carry on driving or? Yeah, I think I do. There's no point walking all that way. I haven't seen any people though, that's not a good sign, is it? Unless they're on an expedition somewhere or underground. Whoa, what's that?
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis 3. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
What the hell is this doodaddy? In fact, it must have been this that left the tracks. Size of them friggin' tracks, man. Wow.
Since we have no idea what's gonna happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back. In person. Understood?
Yes, sir.
No, it's working. No, it's all quiet. It's all dead. Even these, like, carrying platforms and stuff. They're all, nothing's working. And the only thing I saw on the camp was an android, a robot thing. I wonder if they've all frigging succumbed to the same thing that ours has. You noticed all stuff that were built in the 60s were all proper big and bulky and solid like that. It's just proper thick, bulky metal. You know, the concept of weight reduction and stuff like that didn't really exist back then, did it? It was just Everything was huge and heavy. Can't I drive this bad boy? Don't mind a quick joyride in this. Anywho, it's like the mining for something like that there. Whoa, look at the big drill. That's how they used to see drills, didn't they, back in the 60s? I've seen a few old 60s films with drills like that. But in reality, drills are like flat-faced, aren't they? Not big corkscrews like that. Oh, that's what that other thing was then that I was just looking at. But it was turned up right, so it drills down into the ground, doesn't it? They thought that whole thing lifts up there on that hinge. So they were drilling into the ground for summer. And they ain't going to bring all this to this planet if they didn't know something were here. It would have been no small feat to get all them big machines here, would it? Really? There's that big thing, look. That big dome thing. Let's just have a look up here first. God, is this just taking me back round to... I think that way would take me back round to the way that I came in. Let me just check. Yeah, it would. That way would take me back round there to where I came in. No, it stuttered a bit then.
How odd.
What?
No one here.
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Don't get out. What do you mean, don't
Not
get out?
a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone.
Piss
All
off,
right then.
don't get out.
Enter the base. Just slowly. With
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
your life, Doctor.
I'm guessing these are what the machinery came down on, maybe? But what lowered them down? Tanks of some sort? Can I get up there? No. What's in that? Have a look at that antimatter. That's what I am doing. Get funky aerial. Proper funky. They had some weird ideas, didn't they, in 60s? For what stuff were going to be like. I mean, why would you have that? Why would you have a spiral like in the middle of a dish like that? Just stopped working. Right, look at it, mid-step. There's the cannon that did all the damage. Antimatter. Robot there. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna have a look in a minute. New wheels for Rover. Oxygen. You know, that's a big wheel.
I'm going in.
Oh. Also, you can drive this whole thing. That's pretty cool. Must like fold out into like a base of some sort. Oh, shit me up, did that.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Dying of the Sun. The article rectification. Editor so and so, responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements. I politely ask you for rectification of the article Dying of the Sun, a scientist's threats, on page 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the Science periodical Young Astrophysicist. Published in the current year, in the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis, delivered at the last Congress. I enclose corrections. According to I remind you that authorship, Dr. Boisa, not Boisa. Research conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of the hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass, but this phenomenon applies to all stars and ours. However, we would try to enchant the laws of physics. We would try to enact or enchant the laws of physics isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis? Then, in the future, all hydrogen fuel in sun's cores will burn out. A sphere of hydronic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydronic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen in life of the aging sun by a few 100 million years. However, it is certain that the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull towards Venus and Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to the distance themselves from the star, and as a result, they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by my About the Sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago, and it will shine for another 5 billion more. It's true. However, it is not as we read in the opinion of so-and-so, editor, threat based on liable hypothesis, baloney, a pipe dream of renowned seeking doctor of astrophysics, sciences, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species. What is he fucking talking about, man? Evanescence is a process of touching everything and every being in a universe. It also touches transfixed in the success of aura of their unrefined writing and popularity, editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Bruiser. Postscriptum. A lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Fucking hell. If that wasn't a frigging mouthful, I don't know what is. So basically, he wrote an hypothesis about suns lasting 10 billion years. Ours is 5 billion years old, thus has 5 billion years left. Someone else wrote an hypothesis that contradicted his, and not only contradicted it, but made him out to look like an idiot. So he's not happy about it, and would like it to be rewritten under his writings, and the whole corrections made. Otherwise, he will take legal action. That's basically what I got from it.
Moving on. It's still quiet. It's eerie.
Nice to see they're all nice and tidy, like, you know what I mean? Dropping cans of food and shit all over the place. Tab ends. What's the point of even smoking cigs if you're just going to die them out that big?
Empty. Everywhere, just empty.
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Someone who didn't have a choice, usually.
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Well, you better believe it, Spunk Bubble, because I'm here looking at it, so...
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Well, let's switch it then. Are you available? Hey!
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. A view from above.
Hey.
It's a flying probe.
That might be that one.
I'm betting it's the one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure, never too much data. especially in the current situation.
That's where we are then, I think.
I just need to find a place to land it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Why is it losing connection? Is it when we're getting closer to that thing? Where is it, that thing? There it is, look. Let's see. What the hell is that? Can I get into it, or is it a force field? Oh no, I can't go any further, so it is a force field then. I wonder what that is. I think that's where we are then, where this bubble is here. Yeah, because that's where you can go up. So she should be in here somewhere.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Nada. Nada. Right, let's get out of there then. Come on, up you get. Fast ass. Oh no, there ain't no window above me. So it must be up there where I were looking then, is it? Oh no, that's where I were looking then, through that there. I'm directly under that big dome.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him.
What?
Interesting. The coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. Huh. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
I know it, didn't I say? The lying
You
bastard.
sent the lander. When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small.
You need
I
to
had
stop
get
lying,
well
you
first.
fucking
Gorski
idiot!
had died because you waited too long.
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
I don't like him, mate. I fucking hate. The more he says, the more he's just starting to annoy me. He's a typical person of authority. They just lie, and get you to do what they want you to fucking do without ever telling you why you're doing it or anything. I can't, and that's why I'm so anti-authority. I can't fucking stand it. If I'm risking my fucking life to something, I want to know why I'm risking my fucking life for it. Fucking need to know fucking basis. Get fucked.
One more thing. I realise we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
It's a weird one, like, isn't it? People just vanishing left, right and centre, and then, being frigging mongified when we do find them alive. Where's probe? Oh, it's there. That's good how these are all like separate vehicles and they join up with them tubes to make like a base. It's a weird old planet this though, isn't it? Just based on what we've seen so far. There is another probe there. That might have been one that's just out of range that I couldn't take control of. what's stopping you from going down? Is there something up here? Oh, that's one. Ah. Yeah, so it is a force field. That's pretty cool. What the hell was
Force
that?
field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over this ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
And the Invincible, then, that's the ship.
Fortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there, or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know.
I want to see the Invincible.
Thank you.
Since it's got games named after it. So how do these work? Are these wheels then, or what? Oh, so that's just a force field generator down there then. But what were the... It was just blocking off so I can't follow them then? Down that way. I thought there was something under it, I thought that's what it were. That thing, well, what they were protecting or something like that. That was just the generator. Oh, another one, look. Another antimatter. Half buried. Be good if we could take control of one of them. I'd like a blasting one of them. The cave up there. Is that the way we came out? No, it isn't, is it? I think we're over that side where we came out. Where's that balloon? There's the balloon. Oh, look, a little whirlwind there, look. Little dust devil. So what's this big doodally then? It's like some sort of radio. Probably to maybe keep in contact with home. Ah, there's robot. Another probe. That's why other ones aren't working, because they've not been built yet. They were walking when we came.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Why has it stopped? Another rover. Is that our rover? No, I didn't park mine there, did I? Parked mine down there. It's been moved. Down rover up here. What's in here?
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
That's the base. That's us. When we were up on the hill and it took that picture of us. That's us coming into the base. That's us coming into the base.
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. There wasn't much of it, really.
Oh, that were very unsatisfying. Can't rip its brain out and put our drone's brain in it. What's that? Ah, they built rovers that when they get here, then that's a rover, like what we've got. Makes sense, I suppose. Let's blow this joint then. I think we've seen all we're going to see. Right, so we need to be going. It was down, wasn't it? Oh, I need to turn it on. It is on. Just a force field generator that. So it was just to block this route, so we couldn't go basically until we'd been up to base. It just opens up the next level sort of thing, doesn't it?
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
And we'll find next.
Down you go, bright sun.
Away she goes.
Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. The field is not
Oh, look at whirlwinds.
legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Oh, what's that over there? Oh, what's this?
I found a flying saucer.
Whoa.
It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Jasna. Nothing guarantees it works.
I didn't even... Contrary to what you believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
A flying saucer? What the fuck? Shit just got even weirder. Look at fucking flying saucer. This is definitely human made, isn't it? Friggin' hell. It's just got rocket boosters on it like a... It's just a saucer shaped friggin' plane, isn't it? Or jet or whatever. Still pretty cool though.
Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now.
What's it looking at? Oh, it is moving. And how am I supposed to get up to it, like?
Human in danger. Attention. Help needed.
It's broadcasting a message. One of their people is in trouble.
Sounds suspicious. Did they go away and leave someone behind? Doesn't add up.
Robot, do you understand me? He's not responding.
The robots are called Arctans.
Ah. Arctan, answer me. Over.
I confirm. Over.
Oh, you can talk to them after all. Arctan, lead to the human in danger. It worked. The robot moved.
Alright, Linford. Slow down a bit. Work that ass. He's fucking levitating now. Got right swagger on him, hasn't he? Arctan, how fucking far is this human? Don't tell me it's on the other side of the planet. And how again does he know so much about the Oh, it's there, look. About the,
I'm at the spot.
about their stuff on their robots and all that sort of stuff. It's a fucking skeleton. Is it something to do with time travel in this or something? How can he be a skeleton?
Astrogator, we can't help this man anymore. He died a long time ago. Surprisingly long.
Why ain't he saying no? He knows something, him. It's pissing me off, I swear to God.
I found his journal.
Anything of importance in there?
You mean anything that tells us what you're up to and who you are? Today the command woke us up and called us for an off-scheduled rally. For most of the astrologer's speech, I did my best not to blow his attention. I took note of the change of plans, that is, landing on some Revis or Resis. Anyway, Regis is what they meant. But what do I have to say? I'll be home later than sooner, that's it. Well, but then, when the command explained something else, my stomach twisted and I started thinking only about breakfast, eggs with bacon, not a kingdom, but an entire star-colored constellation for bacon and eggs.
Let's find out.
Bloated like a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, instructed me between the lines that we were to land on a planet called Regis, precisely Regis 3, 4 days before landing. I wanted to take the guys from the control room against the grain, and I brought up the subject of our landing on this Regis. I asked for their opinion, and that's it. I took the rap. I got caught up in the stream of grudges they have against the mechanics, as if we were responsible for every fault in the history of the Condor flights. 3 days before landing, according to the probe data, Regis is mostly wasteland, so I'm not surprised that we have so many volunteers willing to repair this screwed up drive. First of all, any job is better than staring at a blind spot. Secondly, when you do something, you at least have the impression of impacting everything. Alright then. Oh, come on with alt reading. Yeah, no, I suppose I didn't get into the noble group of repairers. I don't want to cite the arguments of the command. I know my qualifications, but I'll be doing what I can on Regis 3, which is counting the goddamn grains of sand. 1, 2, a million, blah blah. 2 days before landing, as soon as I return, I report readiness to change the unit, maybe for something smaller. Never mind, it's already decided. 1 day before landing, they checked that Regis 3, there couldn't be a worse place to stop. There is nothing here, literally. You could drink yourself to death out of boredom. Our people were a little taken aback, or even surprised. They are now sitting and talking. Landing day. Here we are. The command sent a signal to the headquarters like landing on Regis 3 completed. A type of sub-Delta 92 desert planet. We are making landfall on the second equatorial procedure. I hope we won't be here for too long. You will be here forever, love, by the look of it. Scientists say that the composition of the atmosphere here allows you to breathe quite easily, without a helmet, but just not for too long. An hour maximum, and an hour maximum a few. So exactly how many? If I had a performed estimation in my tasks this way, we would have fallen to pieces a long time ago. The repair has been taking them long, so the scientists start drilling in the ground to examine this and that. After all, no one will forbid us, and a man is able to do a lot for a sense of urgency, right? They don't even, do you know, it's not even written in a way that makes any fucking sense, this. I heard two of our guys talking about resources today. One calmed down the other, the one who always spreads panic in the crew. I drew a conclusion for myself from this, and it's quite positive. With our water and food supplies, we certainly won't starve to death here. That means I'm pretty sure I'll be able to leave Regis free before we used up less than half of the pantry. Another day on Regis free. Once there was life, but not anymore. They drilled successfully. They found some remains, probably reptiles, whose bones... Fucking hell, where's Dawn's coming from? Whose bones, what a twist of fate, raise many questions for our crew. And apparently, there are also strong radiation spots here. Scientists don't know why, so things got tense. Why did life on Regis die? The thesis and hypothesis guys usually don't tell us the mechanical Gus much, but we also usually ask little in the name of principle. Not our business. Today, however, we all, as one man, are waiting for the convoy sent in the morning to return with answers. So far, we got nothing. Our biologist also went into this convoy, a very factual and kind man. We call each other by name. His dog is named Pegasus, and this man approaches everything, literally everything, with such, I don't know how to say it, sympathy, empathy. What the fuck? Silence. Shit, bloody hell, nothing. Silence. That's it, almost silence. During the night, only one stupid art can made a noise and got us on our feet. I thought I'd give him a kickback. It occurred to me, however, that it would be as stupid as flying with a whip into a downpour, or some other mindless force that has taken its toll on us. 13th day in Regis. Silence, silence, silence. Or maybe they're not telling me something. I have to change this unit when I return. That's it. One letter, one stamp, and they can all bite me. What am I even doing here? Why did I come to this damn planet? Right, because it's my job to follow orders, have no doubts, and make sure that a D-level nozzle, for example, doesn't come loose, or we'll all die miserably. Oh, come on with all fucking reading, man. If I wanted to read a book, I'd read one. They called back. The command is already telling everyone, including me, we're openly and directly, that something is not quite right with this place and it needs to be examined right on time. God damn it. Right on time? They're transferring the team that went to the water to a new place. I'm starting another round tomorrow. They take a lot of heavy equipment and suddenly they realise they needed a decent mechanic. An order is an order. They said you have to fly, but I also want to. I want to. The saucer fell to the ground yesterday. I'm injured. It seemed quite badly. My fucking hardware is failing and I have no way to send an SOS. I'm damn hot. I'm writing this too. 21 day on Regis, Sunday. Who am I writing this for anyway? So they were the ones that were in the flying saucer then. They're looking for me. My people are looking for me. I'm part of the crew, and the crew doesn't leave anyone behind. Not a single member. It won't be easy for them because of the current state of communication, or rather with the constant lack of it. So it will be like looking for a grain of steel in an ocean of screeching. But they promised they would look for me. The 4th day after the accident. I can sit around, wait for death to find me first. I have to move from here. I met a friend. He met me. He will help me. I don't know if I'll survive in the end, but at least I'll try. I lie down exhausted and talk to the robot. No, I'm resting and talking to a friend. Self-motivation, as they taught us in this training. How many more fucking pages is this? My friend and I were making significant progress on Regis, although we were moving very slowly due to my broken bone. For example, today we found the best use of an abandoned military machinery you can possibly imagine. An animat turned out to be an excellent shelter from the night downpour. Man adopts to new conditions so surprisingly quickly. Man adapts to new conditions so surprisingly quickly. Now that I look at myself, I think that's our greatest evolutionary advantage. Scientists would probably applaud me. Pain, suffering, difficulties, handicaps, wars, catalysms, or the spectre of death on our shoulders. At first it scares us, breaks us down, and before we know it, it becomes our bread and butter. I will die here. Not that I'm giving up or losing hope, I'm realistic about the situation. I don't blame this place, nobody invited us here. A few days ago I thought I saw signs of irrational struggle, explosions in the distance, which is a very clear sign that our people are here. We have entered the eye of the cyclone and now we're shooting at it with a cannon. I imagine it was given another life, another chance, or little more time. I'd be fixing, but not rockets or weapons. I would fix my own and others' mistakes with my tin friend. Maybe these words would work a little better, then I'd be a really good mechanic. Hypotheses, opinions and questions. So much for people I knew, the remains of conclusions. Some nervous sketches lie, like them, scattered on the sand. I have no strength to collect them today. I'm guessing they were losing it because it just sounds stupid, doesn't it? Oh my god, how many more fucking pages? Once bloated as a helium balloon, the chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, now lies a few metres away from me. He got smaller, shrunk, darkened. I'm staring at this small, shriveled body, trying to see my companion. And I'm honestly trying to remember his name, but simply can't. Theft. My friend and I found more bodies today. I looked through the inventory to people I knew with great distaste. Turns out, you can get used to it after all. My headache and nausea didn't let me sleep today. My friend arranged the science guy's notes. Still, if anyone is ever going to find us, I'd like to be more than bones and chewed up so. Among the sick and the bodies that my friend and I found, there is no biologist, whom I called by his first name. I'm glad. I imagine that the dog Pegasus is also very happy when his master appears at the door of his house. We are the ones to blame, no one else. Hot meal day. The first in weeks, eggs and bacon were waiting for me in the storm-damaged shack. Fried eggs and bacon. I can't die, I don't want to, even though I'm already very tired, but I can. There's hope, we made contact. One of our crew members, a mechanic guy, is alive. He's safe and sound, ready to get us out of here. If I understand correctly, he built or found some kind of shelter. I don't know if my friend will be able to transfer me. He needs minor repairs himself. All these days made their presence known, and they gave me a rusty time. I'll take care of him once we're safe. We will try. Thank fuck for that. Fucking hell. Do you know I hate that in games, mate? If I wanted to read a book, I would read a book. You see, it's not as bad when you have a voiceover. So if, like, when you have these sort of things that you find where it's got a lot of writing in it, usually they have a voiceover that'll read it to you. Well, I don't mind then, I'll just sit and listen to it. But I can't be arsed sat reading fucking things. If I wanted to read things, like I said, I would read a book. I play a game to play the game, not to fucking read. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks that.
Nothing useful to us.
It's just lazy game programming, is that? Because it'd be quite easy to just do a voiceover. You know, like her voice, your character, as she's reading it. Nobody wants to sit and read. At least not that much. Fucking hell. Guess we can't do more with him then. So we could have took him with us. I'd have took him with me, just to be safe. Oh, what's that over there? What's that then? Oh, it's one of them cannon things. See, that's what happens. I don't know where all these other ones are that they were on about though. Said there were loads more. Unless they were just like a mirage, you know, hallucinating or something. Digging site B. So if they were from that flying saucer, how did they get all the way up here? Especially if they had a broken leg from crash. I had to climb up here. You won't be doing that with a broken leg though. And let's not repeat their fate and break our frigging legs. So now
I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too. Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
wow, yeah. What the hell is there? What the freak? One there, look. You see it? Like that one showing up on the metal detector. Another one there. all over inside rock. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Big triangle frigging metal things. Oh well. Time we're on. Oh, another 10 minutes and we're done. Oh, let's get out of here then. Holy shit, what's that? There's no way up, is there? I'm guessing we have to leave this here then. Dead end this or what? Yeah, dead end. Awesome! Alright, panty pants. You know, you only jogged uphill for like 10 seconds. Woohoo! What the hell was that? That's one way to rip ass out of your frigging jump buggy. Oh, we're back here now. At the Whirlwind Alley. Follow the Alliance convoy past there. Where am I? Right, so I need to go up. Ah, right, okay. Okay. So I'm guessing this way, will it? Yeah. Oh, big tracks there. Are those tracks? Yeah, big tracks.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center.
Yeah, got all oil in that.
It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons.
Wow. Let's get out and have a look. Is that oil? It is, isn't it? I mean, they just pull out fuck out of everything.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They are big machines. Bigger than ours.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
So there is some sort of life here then. To be honest, I think that'd be a good place to leave it. An intriguing place to leave it, because I want to know what the fuck's going on now. That's just weird, isn't it? It's like the whole planet's made out of fucking metal or something like that, but then just a load of sand pushed into it. It's craziness. Time we on? Yeah, we'll leave it there. It's been 2 hours. So, wowzers! Oh god, I'm knackered. Oh. So yeah, that was a weird one, wasn't it? I don't know what to make of that. That didn't look like a robot to me. That thing that were hanging at the crane, but. Then again, I suppose there ain't no specific shape that a robot looks like, is there? It's just whatever its purpose serves. As long as it's autonomous and it's a machine that does a job, it could be classed as a robot, can't it? So yeah, it's not. I'm thinking robot in the sense that we see no robot like the ones that we've seen already. But yeah, the plot thickens. It's a bit weird how they've all disappeared, because don't forget there were 100 men that the Alliance brought. Pardon me. And all we found is that one skeleton. And even that skeleton was like, it looks like it's been there for fucking 100 years or something. Craziness. This is one of them games where I haven't even got any sort of idea what's going to happen, or what's, you know, sort of like usually when you watch a film or something like that, you sort of get a gist and you come to a conclusion, don't you, what's going to happen, or what the mystery is, you know, what's the ending's going to be. But I have not got a Scooby with this at all. I just don't know what to expect. Everything we see, it's something new, something unexpected, which it would be, I suppose, wouldn't it, in that sort of situation. But yeah, guys, anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I apologise for the last couple of uploads, the part 1 and part 2, how they've been put on so late, but that's not my fault. You can thank Facebook for that, because they're just being complete fucking idiots, taking the piss. Both of part 1 and 2 were uploaded in time through the day, like I do all my uploads, so that they're ready for you guys for like 7-8 o'clock at night, and they were both done. Uploaded, did all my descriptions, ready to go, and then just as they're getting processed, because what happens when you upload a video to Facebook, it then gets processed for about an hour before it's actually ready to watch for you guys. So it all got uploaded fine. I did the description and everything fine, just like normal, and then like half an hour into when it were getting processed, I get a fucking message back saying your video could not be processed or something like that. It's funny how it's been the last 2 videos that's that. Now, I haven't changed the way I do anything. I've always put my videos on the same way. Now, the only thing that's different lately is I'm getting pissed off with this whole establishment lately with fucking Starmer and what's going on in UK. So I've been voicing my opinions on Facebook, and I'm in my right to do so, like everybody is. It's called freedom of speech. Do You know, and as far as I'm aware, we haven't had that liberty taken away from us yet. I mean, they're trying, but we haven't quite had that liberty taken away from us yet. But that's the only thing I can think of why all of a sudden now Facebook are fucking about with my uploads. Because once, fair enough, that could be just a glitch or a mess up or something like that. 2 videos now, they've done exactly the same thing. I'm sorry, but that ain't no coincidence. So yeah, I don't know quite what's going on, but I do know that Facebook and even YouTube to a certain degree are like taking part in this whole 2-tier fucking system of misinforming and hiding the truth from you and stuff like that. So anyone that's telling you the truth, they're singling out, basically, to get you to shut the fuck up. Because they don't want people telling you the truth. They don't want anybody speaking the truth. They want you to shut up, be quiet, and be good little fucking meat puppets. That's what they want. So anyone that's speaking up, they'll start, like, at first, just insignificant little things like that. Just try and give you a message to shut your fucking mouth, you're saying too much. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting really, really fucked off with it. So I will just keep telling you exactly what they're doing and when they're fucking doing it. I don't give a fuck. Because there's nothing they can do to me that I give a fuck about. Seriously. Nothing at all that I ain't already been through. So try your fucking best, wankers. Because nothing's going to change out. I think the fact that they are becoming part of the old 2-tier thing that Kia's fucking started just says everything I need to know about the people running these sites. You know what I mean? They should be the ones pushing more freedom of fucking speech. You know what their platforms used to be about. Everybody doing their thing basically and being able to tell their story and all that sort of stuff. But it seems no, they're coming on board with this whole mindset of silence everyone, just only put out the official narrative sort of thing. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Fuck you and fuck that. Seriously. Not you, meaning my watchers. I'm on about the fucking assholes that are doing it. They can get fucked. I won't ever change my stance on it. Never. I will never change my fucking stance on it. But anyway, so yeah, if my uploads have been late or pissed about with, you know why. It's these clowns on fucking Facebook taking the straight piss. Because like I said, it hasn't happened before and I've not changed the way I do anything. I upload exactly the same way, the way I always have done. So yeah, it's a bit of a coincidence, don't you think? I mean, I've had issues with them before, pissing about with my uploads and stuff. But yeah, not out this bad, where they're just outright fucking screwing with. Because bear in mind, when I upload a video to Facebook, it takes a good 2-3 hours to upload. Because they're big files, do you know what I mean? So I've waited 2 or 3 hours to then get to the point where I'll put the description and upload it for you, and then like I said, it takes another hour or 2 then to be processed. So that's a full day job. For it then just to come back and say, oh sorry, there was a problem processing it. You know what I mean? Well, great, so it's going to take another fucking 5 hours to do it now then. Thanks. And there's nothing you can report it. There's nothing you can get in touch with Facebook or all, because they don't want you to. They don't want you to have a say. They don't want you to be able to contact them. It's a like it or lump it thing, basically. And it's just, it seems that's the way that everything's going. I just can't believe what I'm seeing lately. I really can't. So yeah, anyway, that's the reason why anyway it's been on later. So I apologise for that, but it's nothing I can do about it. It's these silly cunts that are pissing it about. So anyway guys, as always, thank you for joining me. Sorry for ranting, but I'm just getting really, really, really stressed out with it all. The whole situation in the UK at the moment. I'm getting so stressed out with it, it's unreal. And then this on top of it, trying these fucking tactics to quieten people down is just... It boils me piss. That's the only way I can put it. So anyway, yeah, sorry about that guys, but I just had to get that off my chest, and I want to let you know that it's not me that's not doing my part. I have sat all day and waited for them to be uploaded so you can watch them. So anyway guys, as always, if you would like to support Immersion Gaming, give a big fuck off to the establishment and help me grow this channel and give me a platform to have a voice. As always, it's completely free to do, completely easy to do. It's as simple as if you could press the like button underneath the videos, say you like the videos. That helps with the algorithm, both YouTube and Facebook. Both the like buttons that do the same thing, it's for the algorithm. Also, if you could follow the Emerging Gaming Facebook page, while it's still allowed anyway, and while it's still alive, the Facebook page, if you could follow that, that would be very much appreciated as well, guys. But the biggest thing of all, if you could subscribe to the Immersion Gaming YouTube channel, that is the way this channel is going to grow, because to be quite honest, I believe the future of Immersion Gaming is on YouTube. I mean, that's where I started it, and that's where I reckon it's going to be eventually, because I think Facebook are going that way where it might not be there much longer, to be honest, the way they're pissing about with it now. So yeah, I mean, if you could subscribe to the Immersion Gaming YouTube channel, I would very much appreciate that, guys. That's what's going to really help it grow, and it's going to give me the ability to do this full time. So yeah, I would really appreciate that. Other than that, guys, though, thank you again for joining me, and hopefully you'll come and join us tomorrow for part 4. We'll see what this big doolally is in front of us. Right, until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye.